Hey everyone, Jared Levy here from Peak American Financial Group with your trade of the day. Now, I'm going to bring up a stock you guys have never heard of. Kidding. Nvidia. I'm all over Nvidia. Obviously, earnings of this week, the 28th, after the close. Everybody's all over this thing, trying to jockey for position and where it's going. I just want to step back for a second and talk a little bit about, obviously, where I believe the stock is going, kind of the facts around the stock, its fundamentals and technicals, and give you guys an options trade. First of all, right now, it's important to note the top analysts. So I have an algorithm that follows analyst movements. And the top analysts for NVIDIA have a price target on the stock of $150, about $25 more than where it's trading at today. Now, my algorithms also show very, very, very high probability for a very strong earnings report that's likely going to beat that consensus. Okay, so again, strong earnings. I believe they're going to beat, and most of the analysts are bullish. Now, another thing that's interesting is they haven't been getting as bullish. And I think there's a reason for this, right? Remember, there's been reports of delays of their new chips based on the Blackwell architecture, if you guys are all into that. And that could negatively affect some of its earnings periods coming up, right? Because if they can't roll them out, they're obviously not going to make the income. That's an issue. Now, that said, they've got a huge backlog. They're still selling, their other chips. There's a lot kind of in the hopper. They've also seen unbelievably strong data center growth, okay, which is where a lot of this growth and a lot of this passion is sort of centered on. All right, so now the numbers. First of all, this is about to be a $28.2 billion earnings period, okay? This would be the fifth consecutive triple-digit year-over-year earnings growth reported. Triple digits. If you own the stock that's currently trading at 125, what you can do is September 6th, these are options that expire not this week, but next week. You can buy the 124 put and sell the September 6th 131 call. It'll cost you just 90 cents to do this trade. This is called a collar. All right. And what we're doing here is we're saying, you know what? I'm going to maximize my downside to 124, which means you can only lose $1 to the downside. But to the upside, I'm going to let this thing run at least $6. I am bullish on NVIDIA, but just please, as traders, as investors, and if you trade options, there are ways to be smart going into this earnings report. Anyway, guys, I'm Jared Levy. We'll see you here soon for your next trader tip.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.